Hey guys, Tempe here again with Smitty, and it's been ages due to my healthy. So, how are you, Smitty?
I'm good. I'm currently hyper on sugar, as we were
That's-
discussing before we started recording.
Yeah, exactly. This was our discussion. Fortunately, yes, last few Wednesdays we didn't do our thing due to holidays and sickness and tiredness and everything else in between that happened.
Yeah, we need to play more Hearthstone. I've got Ragnaros now.
Oh, that's just unfair. I need to actually play more during the week and in between Wednesdays so that I actually can get some of the cooler cards because fighting against you just isn't fun anymore. Because I can't put up a good fight.
That's why we challenged me on the Shaman.
So yeah, we are watching the Showdown. It's Yasuo versus Shyvana, and we're following our friend Jaroon.
Indeed, it's going to be an interesting thing, because I haven't actually seen sort of that matchup, if you will, between Yasuo and Shyvana. Actually, I haven't seen any Shyvanas at all in all the games I've been spectating. Seen tons of Yasuos, no Shyvana.
Usually in Snowdown you would see more ranged and CC reliable champions like Nidalee or Caitlyn, Annie.
I was just about to say Caitlyn is OP.
She is. We have entered and... Smithy, you are the play-by-play. Carry on.
Indeed, we're just waiting for the standoff. The minions charging to the front. Although Jerome actually has the advantage here, staying near that front line to get all the potential XP is actually going to help him out a butt ton. And unfortunately Yasuo missed the first Q there, so it's not going to start proccing as quick as he would like. Sucks to be him.
Indeed. So what are your thoughts on Yasuo, now that we are seeing him in this showdown?
From what I've seen of Yasuo so far, I originally thought he was going to be sort of like, oh look, new champion, flavor of the month, right, he's not going to fit in the meta at all, he's going to die out entirely. Actually, he's come in remarkably strong. So he's like, almost in a way, he's like a second Kassadin.
Indeed, the only difference between him and Kassadin, apart from being assassin mage and a samurai, nice Q.
Yeah, going in for a nice bit of heavy damage and actually forces Jaroon onto the back foot. Anyways, carry on, because Showdowns tend to be a bit slow at the start.
Yeah, they both are reliable on items, but I think that Yasuo has a bit of a better chance, he almost died there, a bit of a better chance early game than Kassadin has. But they still need to be very careful when it comes to the early game and before they get items. But the second he does get items, it's really powerful and you can actually tell the difference in damage.
Yeah, there's also his ultimate as well, so you just get one knockup. Anyone can supply the knockup, and that's it, you are helpless. Because I think the base range in it, on its first rank, not when it's max rank, is just shy of the Dragon Pit to the red buff, I think, off the top of my head.
I think you're right. I think you're right. I was reading about it, but at the top of my head I can't remember at the moment.
I think that was its base range, and then when it's max rank and max range, you're talking from Dragon buff to mid lane.
Yeah.
But again, he's going to be very hard to pick in the pro scene, because it's like, well, what do you take? Because yes, he carries his own knockup, but you need someone else who can supply it more reliably, as he actually takes a fair bit of damage. We could see the first blood. Barrier does get popped here, Jaroon goes in for the aggression, and there we go, Jaroon gets the first blood and actually gets the win.
That was only 16 to 15 CS, but definitely Yasuo or Terrasfor really did keep this very nice and tidy. He kept his own, but he in the Showdown, when you are low on health, you should pull back, recall. Yes, you will give off a few minions, but you will stay alive.
No, this is when you play champions like Caitlyn, stay at safe tower and just farm from a distance. Saying.
Anyways guys, thank you for watching. This was a very short Showdown. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe to mine and to Smithy's and mine channels. They will be linked in the description below.
Indeed, thank you very much for watching, guys. We'll see you next time.
Bye. Hey guys, round 2 of Jaroon in the Showdown. With me is still Smitty, our play-by-play.
Good evening, everybody.
Yeah, and it's Shivana again versus this time Ezreal.
My money is on Ezreal, straight up.
Okay, I'm going to go and say that the evil dragon lady will win this.
No, it's going to be Ezreal. You can farm from range. The Mystic Shot's going to help him keep that necessary distance away from Shivana. Shivana can have the better farm advantage, but Ezreal can still harass quite happily from range.
Yeah, he has the double flash as well with the arcane shift, as well as the essence flux that can go through minions to her.
Yeah, that's true, actually.
So yeah, I think I would be slightly agreeing with you on this one, but due to sake of variety, I'm gonna still stick with the evil dragon lady.
No, that's fine. You can stick with the powerful over stuck casting. I'll vote against him just to be spiteful.
Okay, so we are started off, and Shivana just missed a minion. Thought you were the play-by-play.
Yeah, no, so I was just letting you carry on to what you were going to say. I was going to say, it's kind of funny how Durin's missed quite a few minions already in the first wave.
Yeah.
And this Ezreal was actually doing really well in the farm department. He's obviously played a lot of AD carries and he knows how to last hit. In fact, that's one thing I'll say now to anyone that's watching and thinks, oh, I can play League in a fairly competitive manner. Play the Showdown legit on your best champion if you can get it, and see how well you can last hit under pressure. If you can do the 100 minion score, then yeah, you're pretty good at last hitting, and you should actually carry on playing.
To be honest, I should do that. I haven't thought of it that way. Usually when I played Showdown, I just went in with Nidalee and speared and chucked the living daylights out of the enemies.
No. I always play the farm game. The farm game is a much easier one to win with AD carries.
True.
All of them last hits.
Really?
Yeah. Although all the games I've won, all 7 so far out of the 8, I've been either tower or first blood.
Oh, nice.
The one I lost was a first blood kill, which is a bit unfortunate.
Yeah. That's a shame. I actually played it in duo as well. That's really, really fun. Also, you don't have to kill the other person. You can just kill the same person twice. As long as it's 2 kills, it doesn't really matter to the game who you killed.
Ah, that's rather interesting. Although I suppose that stops one person from essentially feeding in a 2v2 scenario.
Yeah, exactly. Well, the person respawns, so I thought like, okay, it would be similar to World of Warcraft's arena. You die, you become like a spectator or a ghost, or you just see and have grayscale vision and don't do anything. No, you respawn and you fight, and if you die again, the game's over. The enemy team wins. Or the enemy duo wins.
Yeah. Actually, come to think about it, out of all the game modes we've had so far, so we've had the All for One mode from the Harrowing event, as Druin actually starts getting a bit aggressive, doesn't lay down much damage, but still aggressive, and the Showdown, would you like to actually see them as physical game modes permanently stuck into the game in Season 4?
Yeah, I would, because that would give variety to an already interesting game map, which is the Howling Abyss ARAM. So why not add just 2 game modes to it that could actually be fun? Although, in all honesty, I would have preferred the 1v1 or 2v2s in the Magma Chamber.
Yeah, I don't think we're actually going to get the Magma Chamber, to be honest. I think that's going to be a map that's solely reserved for Riot special events, so things like the LCS.
All Stars, yeah.
And we're just going to get teased by it.
Ooh, Shivana really dropping some damage on Ezreal's head there.
Yeah, the change is soon coming. I suspect Druid's gone very heavily into tanking masteries. Unfortunately, Ezreal hasn't. It's actually been forced to go away and pick up their health relic. So definitely, Druid now really starting to pull the hurt on. I would have said the player's name, but I really just can't. That looks so weird. But Ezreal will have to start pulling his finger out.
Just call him Ragnar.
Yeah, I suppose I could call him Ragnar. But he will still have to pull his finger out and do something, otherwise Jeroen will start sort of pulling away with all the fun. He's already now just hit level 6, as has Rangar, so now it's going to be who wants to save the ultimate for when, and it's going to be Ragnar who pops his first, and actually doesn't quite get the minion count he needs. He's already, Jeroen, sorry, he's already at the 50 minion mark, so another 50 and we're pretty much all done and wrapped up for the day. Ragnar is now in serious trouble. It's decision making time. Do you fall back and buy a couple of items, or do you stay in the fight and just try and farm out some minions and force Jeroen to hang around whilst hanging around on low health?
Well, Shyvana can easily heal up when the relic shows up, or actually Jeroen can easily heal up, but it will still be slightly far off.
Yep, the Ragnar though with that Doran's Blade is actually allowing him to heal up just from minion farm alone. Just not as much of an Vampiric Scepter, but it's still fairly potent in itself compared to the likes of a Doran's Shield, which really doesn't give you all that much. It only gives you 10 health regen per 5.
Yeah.
Don't know why I want to say per 6.
Well, they're sitting on quite a nice bit of gold, 1,760 on Jeroen and 1,750 on Ragnar. So they could go back and buy quite a bit of items, or one of those major components for a major item, like a big friendly sword, or in Shyvana's case, Blightwater Cutlass.
So that's one thing that's made me laugh so far throughout the entire showdown. The only major item I bought has been the Blightwater Cutlass.
Well, you don't tend to get to a certain point in game to get those major items done, as Jeroen dodges that very nice true-shot barrage.
Yeah, obviously this Ezreal was actually expecting himself to be cool, and so he quite happily farm bringing the CS lead back into his favour, though it's really tight now, and Jeroen's actually very low on health. It's actually going to force him to back away, so we could see what he's going to come back with. As far as an item is concerned, there is no way that Ezreal can now land that True Shot Barrage and secure the kill. He's going to pick himself up a giant spell and Warden's Mail.
Randuin's! He's going for Randuin's Omen, which is good. That will shut down Ezreal's attack speed. But I would have still liked to see double daggers and the Blightwater.
Oh, no, it might be. If we get to that point, it might go to that. Although Ezreal's going back in with the Phage, so going straight into a Trinity Force and having that Vampiric Scepter, again, as I was saying earlier, for that major bit of life still allowing to keep in the game.
Indeed, so he has now two sustainable items, and of course the movement speed from that Phage and the extra health. This match just turned more interesting.
Yeah, never seen a Showdown get this far. This could be good. We actually might see a Showdown that goes to beyond the sort of 10th level mark, which would be really nice to see. As Jeroen does land in the aggression, actually lands a nice couple of bites there onto Ezreal's face. Does a bit of damage, but it's still not a huge amount just yet. True Shot Barrage again comes out there from Ezreal, also using that as much as he can. He's actually using it to farm the minions as well, which is quite clever. Let the minions take the hit and then they become nice easy last hits. Forces Jeroen to run back, pick up the health value. He's still hopping around about the half health mark, so Ragnar is very much now on the aggressive foot.
Yeah, they're still very close in the CS department, with only one CS. They're actually dead even in CS. But oh god, this will be a close game.
Yeah, this is nail-bitingly close. This almost deserves like some sort of epic movie voice. Can Jeroen secure more minions than Ragnar? Although he actually might just decide to go in for the first blood. There's a humongous amount of damage to the flame spin still going on. Forces Ragnar onto the back. He's now only around about 450 HP, now 300. One Dragon's Flight, and there we go, goes straight over the top. Unfortunately, the tower's landing so much damage, the Ignite is ticking away. That's just going to be enough, but very well played, Jeroen.
Really well played. That Ignite almost didn't kill him. If Ragnar decided to last hit a bit of minions or just auto attack to heal up, he would have survived it, and Jeroen would have to pull back. But 94 CS to 87, this could have been a CS game entirely.
Indeed. Yeah, it's been a very interesting game. So remember guys to like, comment, subscribe and all that YouTube jazz.
Indeed.
And we'll see you next time.
Bye bye.